الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه. Uthman ibn Affan radiyallahu anhu said that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, خيركم من تعلم القرآن وعلمه. Uthman ibn Affan radiyallahu anhu said that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, the best amongst you is the one who learns the Quran and teaches it. The one who busy himself with reading, memorizing, understanding, applying of the Quran and teaching it to people, he is the best of all people or anyone involved in any other science. Because this is naturally the word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In a hadith that Anas radiyallahu anhu reported to show you the status of the Quran and the people of the Quran, قال صلى الله عليه وسلم إن لله تعالى أهلين. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has special people, special awliya called أهلين. قالوا يا رسول الله من هم؟ Companions radiallahu anhu, they said, oh, who are they? Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, قال هم أهل القرآن أهل الله وخاصته. He said they are the people of the Quran, they are the awliya, the special people to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ahl, linguistically in Arabic, it means the people who really love you and take care of you. So the hadith says that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is like, without any comparison, you, your family, your people taking care of you, being so special to them. Those people are so special to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He's aiding them, He's supporting them, He's helping them, He's guiding them, all of those things in the Quran. If we don't have the Quran in our daily life, if you don't read Quran no less than 20 pages, one juz'u, you are missing too much. القلب الذي ليس فيه شيء من القرآن كالبيت الخرب. يعني لا يعمره إلا الشياطين. The heart that is empty of the Quran, shayateen dwells. They dwell in it. Every day you have to have a special recitation for you in the Quran to keep it memorized, to memorize more and to understand more and to practice it more. If you really want to have a good life, enjoy your time, bless your time, you have to have Quran a special thing in your life. It's not like when I have time, the time of our children. When we raise our children, we raise them that they have a homework, daily homework called Quran. Daily homework. It's not like the homework they take in school. Weekend, maybe not. Holidays, maybe not. Quran is not for the summer, like most of us do. They take their children and they send them during the summer. Quran is everyday homework. So your children have to know, it's not like I have too much homework, I don't have time to study or to read Quran. No, you read Quran first, then you do your homework. This is the way it's supposed to be taught. Because if you really want your time to be blessed and your mind to be blessed and your understanding to be blessed, this is the way to it. You start with the Quran and everything will go smooth. That's why when you do Fajr, for instance, in Jama'ah, your whole day is blessed. You're in the protection of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and all of your day goes smooth. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala facilitates the time for you, bless the time, bless the earning, bless everything. Same thing with the Quran. When you give it to your children and they read Quran first, then they do their homework, they understand that every day they have a homework. And when you raise them like that, they will have the happy life and happy future. When you tell your children one verse, you go up in Jannah. When you tell your children, the Prophet ﷺ told the companions to come to the masjid and learn one ayah, it's better than the best thing they wish for in dunya. When you tell your children that reciting the Quran and knowing how to do the tajweed and the tartil and to beautify your voice, it is the most pleasurable thing over all that junk music that they attach themselves to it, where it has temporary enjoyment, where you have the Quran when you recite it, when you hear people recite it, it gives you a long-lasting happiness, a real happiness, real hasanat, real life. When the children are attached to the Quran, the music becomes in the bottom, because the music, as Ibn al-Qayyim rahimahullah said and others, it is the Quran of the shaitan. And you have the Quran of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, His words. You can imagine the person who's attached to music, shayateen is everywhere, and the person who's attached to the Quran, angels everywhere. Right now we're talking about the Quran and the angels are surrounding us. The tranquility is here. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's messenger told us that ما جلس قوم في بيت من بيوت الله يقرؤون كتابه ويتدارسونه فيما بينهم إلا حفتهم الملائكة وغشيتهم الرحمة ونزلت عليهم السكينة وذكرهم الله في من عنده كما قال صلى الله عليه وسلم. So angels are here, the tranquility descends, the angels making dua for you, they're gathering for the Quran. And whenever you have music, you have shayateen coming. And just like Abu Bakr as-Siddiq radiallahu anh, when one time one companion was saying harsh things to Abu Bakr as-Siddiq radiallahu anh, and what did he do? He was silent. So Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam was smiling. Then Abu Bakr as-Siddiq radiallahu anh, after that you could say that he got fed up with it, so he answered him back. It's his right. It's his right. It's not like he said something haram. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam got up and left. So he told him, "O Prophet of Allah, you were smiling all the time when he was saying those things, and when I answered him, you got up." He said, "Before, there was an angel defending you. Now shaitan stepped in. I don't sit in a place where shaitan is. And when you have angels surrounded here, shayateen are not here. And when you have music, shayateen are there, angels are not there. Just like we have a picture in the house. Shayateen are in the house, but angels are not. النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال لا تدخل الملائكة بيت فيه صورة أو كلب. Hanging pictures and having sculptures and stuff like that. You know, some people have some animals in a statue form, or some birds or something that looks so beautiful. So beautiful, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said angels of mercy will not enter your house. What a destroyed house to not have angels of mercy making dua for you, protecting you. Shayateen are not there. Same thing, when we deal with the Quran, brothers, we don't deal with the Quran just hanging pictures on the wall or hanging the surah on the wall. Quran is here. بل هو آيات بينات في صدور الذين أوتوا العلم. This is in the heart. It's not something to decorate yourself with it, or your car, or your home. Make sure Quran is a special thing in your life. Make sure that your children are raised on that Quran. Don't focus on the homework. Focus on the homework of the Quran. Did you read? Make sure they read. I know I hear some parents talk about their children, from those who memorize the Quran. Now they're slacking off. But they need to understand, and they need to know that this is part of our life, and this is not just for our children naturally, it's for me and you. When one of the righteous predecessors was asked, how much should we read from the Quran? You know what the answer was? على قدر ما تريد من السعادة. عندما سئل كم نقرأ من القرآن قال على قدر ما تريد من السعادة. How much should we read? He said, as much as you want to be happy. What does that mean? It means as long as you are involved in the Quran, you are happy and in happiness, and that is the best thing of that. When another person was asked, are you حافظ أتحفظ القرآن؟ قال القرآن يحفظني ولا أحفظه. حافظ means memorize, but it has a linguistic meaning also, taking care of things. So when one person was asked, are you حافظ للقرآن? It's like, are you guarding the Quran? But he actually means, you memorize the Quran? He said, the Quran guards me, I don't guard it. This is deep understanding of the meaning of hafa. Picture yourself, your heart has Quran in it. If you hafa to the Quran and you're thrown in hellfire, the hellfire doesn't burn anything that contains the Quran. This is how valuable the Quran. The fire commanded not to burn anything that contains the Quran. You can imagine your heart being from those who memorize and teaching your children to memorize, take care of the Quran, live a happy life, and the day of judgment you'll be even more happier, inshallah. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.